I would probably like to look as good as I feel. I'm a very active person. I just want to look my best.
Dee Calvert of Mercer Island is 60-something, but she feels 20-something. Since she wants her outside to match her inside, she's about to undergo a total facelift without the knife.
I think that this is a very exciting thing, and a lot more women, if they become aware of it, would probably do it.
Dee runs a hardware store on Mercer Island, but the past year has been tough. She lost her husband of 18 years and had to take care of the family business. But now her kids want her to take care of herself.
I'm doing it more for me, and it's something that I had thought about doing for a long time.
Dee, a longtime sun worshiper, has always considered plastic surgery to enhance her looks.
This is a person that at 19 had a nose job 3 weeks before a wedding she was supposed to be in.
In fact, before Dee's husband Don died of a sudden heart attack, they both discussed going under the knife someday.
We'll go down this way.
However, Dee is now opting for a less invasive procedure, laser surgery.
Laser resurfacing will remove wrinkles, remove sun-damaged skin, rejuvenate the skin, and it will tighten to a mild to moderate degree.
Dr. Fredric Stern, a Bellevue ophthalmic plastic surgeon, says that while traditional plastic surgery is better for sags, laser surgery is better for wrinkles. Dr. Stern has had great success with laser resurfacing, as seen in these before and after pictures.
I find that we see the most dramatic results in people who have the thickest, deepest wrinkles.
Dr. Stern also says laser resurfacing is light years ahead when it comes to recovery.
Because there's less bleeding, there's less bruising and swelling after surgery, so the recovery is quicker.
Dr. Stern will use a CO2 laser on Dee to achieve 3 results: lifting the upper eyelid, removing the bags underneath Dee's eyes using a new sutureless technique.
The incision on the inside or back side of the eyelid seals itself within 24 to 48 hours. No need for any sutures.
And eliminating wrinkles and tightening Dee's saggy skin overall.
It'll pull up the jowls, as we talked about. It'll reduce these lines.
Dee is more than ready to take the heat.
I don't want to look like a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old. I just want to look better.
I'll go ahead and mark where I'll make the incisions on the upper lids and how much skin I'll be removing.
Before surgery, Dr. Stern decides where to make the incisions and gives Dee a local anesthetic and mild sedative. First, he removes the fat from Dee's upper eyelids. Her eyes are protected by a stainless steel shield. Bleeding is minimal. Dr. Stern then makes an incision inside the lower eyelids to remove the fat pockets. This is the sutureless technique. Then Dr. Stern uses the laser over Dee's entire face to remove her wrinkles. You can already see the difference.
Silky soft. And here is the old sun-damaged skin. Lots of lines and wrinkles.
After 2.5 hours under the laser, Dee's face is wrapped in a thin silicone layer and a protective bandage for 5 days to speed up healing.
Great job, everybody. And we'll see you in the recovery room. Got your picture taken.
4 weeks later, we unveil a more youthful-looking Dee. On the left is Dee before laser treatment. On the right, after.
Just how nice and smooth your forehead is. And your eyes are so much more open. You now have a crease up here again.
Dee is especially happy with the diminished lines around her eyes and mouth.
Now I have a lip line again.
The overall change is subtle, but Dee is pleased.
I'm getting a lot of comments from customers and from my staff. That I'm looking just really great.
Although Dee was back to work 5 days after surgery, Dr. Stern says a realistic recovery time is 10 to 15 days.
Yeah, I think she's a very fine example of what can be accomplished.
Laser resurfacing appears to be a kinder and gentler form of plastic surgery. And for Dee Calvert, her outside finally matches her inside. She's younger, more vibrant, and full of life.
I just wanted to look better. And if my husband were alive, I think he'd be really happy with it. I think he would just say, this is great.